Okay, or happening. So, but anyway, they're on sale. So you get a free paddle and a backpack, and the lake model for $4.99.
So $4.99 for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be over $1,000, but I've been watching the website for years.
And so how much is one that doesn't fold up?
They all fold up. They're origami.
No, like a regular kayak.
Oh.
Is it more expensive or less expensive?
Well, maybe a regular kayak. Like I've seen them at Walmart for like $200.
Okay. So
But
you're paying for this design.
You're paying for the design, and this fits in a car.
Right.
And it fits in our vans.
Yeah.
So.
And it feels like it's about maybe.
It's a 17,
20,
18.
Oh, I was going to say 20. Yeah.
So, okay, that's it.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Denise.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I'm Denise. I'm a Jersey girl, but I hail from Alabama these days now that I am retired. And everybody has these. I mean, we all have these. But I ran into a situation the night before last and couldn't get it off the ground once I was in my minivan. So I tied this string to it to pull it up. Now, if I throw it out there, it'll land. And when I'm inside, I get it in. So, you run into problems, you bring a little string.
Let me see that. That's good. Good job. Look at that, just to pull it right back in with you.
Yeah. And if you throw it out well enough, like you have to open it because it won't just, you can't keep dropping it. But if you throw it out, it will go down. So it kind of makes me think I'm fishing. And then I have this thermocell. I've seen a lot of people with thermocell. All you ladies have convinced me that thermocell is the way to go. But I saw this one, and it's actually a lantern. So, but it does do the actual thermocell thing inside.
Oh, it's like a liquid?
Yes, it's like the ones you put in all the other things. It's the thermocell container, just like the other kind of thermocells, and it has the little pad that goes in the top too. So it does everything the regular thermocells do, but it has a light mode. Yeah. So if you're sitting it on the floor like I'm glad that it has it because I'd put it down and I'd lose it. But if it's lit up, I think I'd remember it.
Right.
Some people don't know what the thermocell is.
Oh.
Yeah, what is the thermocell?
Oh, okay. Thermocell is a bug repellent. This one will do a 15-foot bubble. So if you put it in the middle, you're going to get a 15-foot bubble all the way around. And if you put it in your van and leave your doors open, in 15 minutes, it'll chase everything away. So then you can get in. I made the mistake of putting it in and thinking it was like a bug zapper. Well, it doesn't zap them. It only repels them. So you have to put it in prior to closing your doors. Or you're just locking them all in there with you.
And they're all running around in circles.
Yes, yes, and they don't know how to get out because you've locked them in.
They want to get away. But it works.
Yes.
So if you're sitting outside and it's a real buggy night and you have that next to you,
right,
within 15
you can
feet.
bring it anywhere. You can hang it. You can carry it. You can just use it as a lantern, or you can just use it as a thermocell. It has a little. I didn't tighten it. Has a little thing where you turn it on, and then it's working.
Oh, okay, without
it
the light.
Or you can bring it over. How many hours? Well, the canisters themselves. I don't know. I didn't bring the canisters with me. I knew this would be stressful. No, I don't know, but the thing says it. I think that you get maybe 12 out of the canister, but only 4 out of the pad. So when you get one of these cells, you get like 3 pads. You're right, 12, because 4, 8, 12. So the liquid lasts 12 hours, but the pads last 4 hours each. So when they turn white, it's time to change them. Because this heats up. The thermos inside is a heat up thing, and the pad is the repellent. But there's no smells, no fumes, no nothing.
Very good.
So I had to lift it and make sure it was working.
But it really works. It really, the bugs are nowhere around you.
Yes, but it takes like 15 minutes for it to actually work.
Okay,
you got to give it. So if you set it down in 15 minutes, it takes that long for it to heat up and activate and do its thing.
I see.
And then it kind of makes a barrier.
Wow.
They won't come into that space.
Yeah. Well,
So,
very good.
Okay.
What does that go for? How much does that go for?
I caught this for $15 at Walmart. It was on clearance. And the regular thermocell that you hold, they're the same exact thing, and they were like anywhere from $20 to $30. So I thought this had a lantern, and it had the thermocell. So I kind of,
Yeah.
2 bangs from a buck.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Denise. Hi, Margaret.
Hi, Lulu. So when you're traveling, you need a place in your van where you can hide stuff like extra money, a spare set of keys,
Yeah.
and you don't want it to be obvious. Well, you can use this special can of Ajax.
Yeah.
And it unscrews on the bottom, and there's foam, and you can put stuff inside. So,
Oh, so this isn't an empty Ajax. This
no,
is specifically for this.
Yeah, you could get a can of Ajax and modify it,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not
But this
that.
has
I'm
a
not
s-
that. I'm not
this
that
has a
clever.
screw bottle.
Yeah, so this is an extra key to something. Some of us might know what it is.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, so you could put money or credit cards or whatever you want.
Yeah.
And the question is somebody going to
Take the Ajax. Most
figure
likely
it out?
not.
Okay, but there's a better part.
Okay.
There's part two.
Let me just
They're
show this
separate
part.
items though.
So this is how it works. It just unscrews like this.
Well, I got it from Sweet Helen, my now deceased mother. And so I don't know where she got this one. Amazon has a Comet one.
I'll find
Yeah.
the link. I'll
Yeah.
find it.
So,
What do you got?
okay, so the other thing is, if you have a van with a key fob, you can't have a spare set of keys in your car because you can't lock the car. Got the key fob inside the van, my van won't lock. This is an RFID case. And so inside here, I can put a spare fob, which is a spare key, put it in here, and the van doesn't know that it's there.
Oh, okay.
So does everybody know what RFID is? Yeah, and so you use it for like credit cards, so somebody can't walk by you and
Oh, yeah.
zap the information.
Do you have a newer van where you push start it? I mean, you know,
No, mine's a weird one. It's a 23 Mercedes that's got this funky key thing that turns in it. But my last van, which I guess was also a Mercedes Sprinter, it had the same problem. You don't have, they fixed it because it's a complaint.
Yeah, so my key, it's in my van. My extra key is in my van,
And
but I don't have this problem. Do I?
Well, if you can lock your van, you don't have the problem.
I don't have the problem.
I can't lock my van
Okay,
with a
so
spare key
your
inside.
van's fancier than mine.
Well, and my car, I can't do it either.
Oh.
But now the problem with my car is the fob's too big to fit in here.
Oh.
But
okay.
But
Cool.
if you've got the problem I have, which you
Okay.
can't,
So most
lock the,
people, you would put your second key in there, wouldn't lock,
correct.
because it's telling you like you're leaving your keys in the car.
Exactly.
Okay. My car's too stupid for that.
Yeah, well, or mine are.
Mine has nothing. I'm lucky I have a steering wheel.
So, well, if you have a van like mine that's cranky,
It sounds like you've got a smart car.
I don't know.
Oh, and you keep that right in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
so then it's not easy to find.
Right,
But
right.
I have a spare key.
That's brilliant.
And so
That's
I-
a great place to.
I got it from Sweet Helen, but she's my now deceased mother. Who knows where she
I'll
bought
find
it?
a link for it. I'll find
But
a link
there's
for it.
there's a Comet one on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So this one has Spanish writing on it. Who knows where Helen got
Thanks,
it?
Margaret. That's a great idea. Excellent idea. What do we got here?
Two things. So for ladies who don't like carrying purses with you, I Velcroed my wallet to my phone. So I can wear it separately in here. I hate carrying purses, so my husband gets on me all the time about putting this together, but it works for me. I've never lost my phone, never lost my wallet, so I'm good.
Can I see that?
Yep.
So you just.
So I went to Walmart, bought a small wallet, put Velcro on the back of
I
my
see.
phone,
Yeah.
actually the other way, but, yep. And it works for me.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
This
the
looks so
rocking chair
comfy.
is my favorite latest toy. bought it on Amazon. It's Ever Advanced,
Ever advanced.
and it's $100. The best part is that it folds, and the weight capacity is 400 pounds. So,
Eat the cake.
if you got
Eat the cake, ladies.
if you got hips like me, this is a chair for you. So the way you fold it up is you just put your foot on one side, lift up, take the back handle, the bottom handle, squeeze it together,
Wow, that's quick and easy.
and it's only 20 pounds. Lift, hold on to it, lift, hold on to it. Squat your legs. Wrap the Velcro.
Wow. That takes up very little space for that. Nice. Now let's see you build it again.
So the only thing is you have to be careful when you're pulling it apart, because these legs will just, if somebody's next to you,
Uh-oh.
you want to gently, because they'll just flap out.
Okay.
So gently let them down, and then spread the top and the bottom.
It's just like these chairs.
Yep, just like a regular.
But it looks easier.
And then just take your foot, press down. Take your foot, press down, and it's super comfortable.
That looks great. Can I try it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And you can rest your head on the back too.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you stationed? I'm come hang out.
Yeah, road track. Look
Very
for the road
nice.
track.
Very nice.
All done.
Very light. That looks great. Thank you. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, Lulu. So when I was hearing these stories of all these climbers going to Mount Everest and finding at the top of Everest that the whole area was just strewn with O2 canisters, I immediately thought of all of us campers in our 1 pound Coleman propane canisters that you can't reuse and you have to throw away. So I found another alternative on Amazon.
Okay.
So you can take, this is made by Flame King. You can take your 20-pound barbecue that you, propane canister that you have at home. I like putting it on a step because it's just about the right height. You turn over the canister, your 20-pound propane tank on here. You attach to the regular outlet this doohickey, and this is the same fitting that you have for all your 1 pound propane canisters. Now, you are not allowed to refill the Coleman ones because they're not strong enough and they're not approved for transportation on American highways. But Flame King makes a more heavy-duty canister, similar in size, a little bit narrower, same top, and to fill it, you,
Screw it on.
can you screw it on? Just regular screwing it on.
And
Then
this will be screwed
this
into
is
the-
screwed onto your tank. You open your tank, and there's a little Allen wrench here to open the valve on the side here, so that when your canister is filled, you'll get this little poof of propane, and then you know to close the
Oh,
valve.
okay.
And to fill it, you just hold it down like this. You can stop it at any time. I mean, let me tell you, the first time I did it, I was nervous. It went
Yeah.
very smoothly. And then you just take it off. Once it's filled, you close the valve. you close the valve on your propane tank, and you unscrew this, and it even gives you a little thing to protect the reusable top when you're traveling.
Okay, so I have a question. What is this?
That is just the right size to hold your propane tank upside down.
Because it says, it says propane cylinder upside down.
Yeah.
So that's what this is for. I thought
Yes.
I thought you were using like a little step stool for this.
No, this is just to hold the propane.
So the propane, the big one like in the barbecue?
The 20-pound
So
one
that
sits
hangs
right on.
upside down.
Yes. Now you don't want to store it that way because big propane tanks do not have a valve on the bottom. So you want to do this and then turn your propane tank right side up again. Okay, and this is held together with 5 wing nuts, and you can just take it apart and fold it flat to store when you're not doing it. So I carry a propane tank in a milk crate, and I have 4 of these, and these are kind of pricey. I can't remember whether it was $30 or $40 a piece for these, but they're reusable forever. But the first time I paid $10 for a 1-pound tank that was for Coleman at Walmart, I decided I needed another solution. So I paid $25 for a 20-pound fill-up, and
Fills it 25 times.
fills it 25 times.
Right.
So I use 4, so it's not, I rarely have to refill on a trip, but I was going for a month this time, possibly, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough propane. But you get nothing that is disposable.
Right.
So much more sustainable.
Yes. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
You're
for
very
showing
welcome.
us. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Lulu.
What you got?
Well, first of all, some woman at one of the last meetings said I'm a recovering introvert. I'm an introvert, but I have not recovered. And I am that way because I have a handicapped son who's 31 years old, and I've been kind of isolated with him. And this is my first thing,
Yeah.
and I've enjoyed it so much.
Oh, good.
And my thing is not as exciting as anything you've seen so far, but I brought some disposable urine bags.
What's up with that?
I haven't used one, but I'm gonna put them on the table over here. I did open one, and it's shaped like the shiwi pea thing.
Yeah.
It's got a top on it that's
Okay.
shaped that way. And then there's like another bag inside that I'm assuming once you use it, you put it in or whatever. But I thought they were interesting, but I'm kind of stuck on the magazine holder. So
Oh, you got a few of them.
yeah,
Are these one-time use?
yeah, I think so, although I don't know.
Yeah.
And they're going to be inside this just a little over the headrest trash bag I made.
Oh, you made this?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay.
And they'll be on the free table if anybody's interested.
Thank you. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Lulu. My name is Bonnie from Chester, South Carolina. First, I wanted to show you, I lay things down and forget them a lot. So I made this little engraved tag from Amazon. And what it says is, lost my keys. If you find them, please call me at my phone number. Thank you. So it's on all my keys, so in case I ever lose it. So that's handy.
Yeah. Can I see
Yeah.
that? So you can just have this. I won't show your phone number on.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
On YouTube? Yeah.
It doesn't
For a
matter.
good time, call. No. So it's just like it looks like it's made out of like rubber.
Uh-huh.
It's rubber.
And it's not
just-
painted on, it's actually engraved, so it won't come off with time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's as light as a feather. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That reminds me of an idea that I got at one of the other meetups, and I actually did it, is that you make a screenshot. of course I put sunflowers on mine. You make a screenshot of text. So if somebody finds your phone, so if somebody finds my phone, right here it says, this phone belongs to Lulu. If found, please text or call. And I have my son's number there for when I'm home, and I have Laura's number there when I'm traveling. And it says, in case of an emergency, call, and then I have somebody else for that. And, I have no health issues, I take no medications, I have no allergies. So it's just, because nobody's going to be able to get into my phone. And if they do get into my phone, who are they going to call? Like, you know what I mean? Who do they call? Yeah, I don't have a mom on mine. So anyway, so that's what I have. I got that idea from an At a Gadgets thing. Somebody shared that idea. How did I do it?
You make a wallpaper.
Yeah, so I just made like a document, and I put the little flowers in it just to make it look nice, and then I typed the text out, and then I made a screenshot of it, and then I just used it as my wallpaper. Yeah. You do that too? Somebody just said they do that too? Mm-hmm. Yeah? I got the idea. Yeah, you don't put your phone number there. Exactly. Yeah. And then if somebody did get into my contacts and they were like, who do I call? They would call that person, and that person wouldn't be able to call me. So then I guess so if I'm home, I have them they'll call my son, and then I'm home for him to get that message to me. If I'm traveling, likely I'm with Laura, wherever she is. Mm-hmm. There you are. So that's just another idea, but that's a good one too.
So for people that own pets that have them in their cars, I created this custom sign that I put with Velcro onto the window. When my dogs aren't in there, I take it off. And when they're in there, I put them there to give them my phone number if they think my dogs are distressed, and to let them know that I've got a remote thermometer in there, that I'm monitoring the temperature. And that way, people aren't so concerned if they see my dogs in the car, they know that I'm watching after them.
Yeah, somebody just said to me today that they have a sign on their, who was it? Somebody told me that today. They put a sign on their door for the dog.
Yeah, don't break my window.
Inside, remote thermostat being monitored, fan inside. If dog appears distressed, please call. Yeah.
Yeah, and I put one on each side of the windows, so I take them on and off.
Good.
This is a quick dog bowl that I love. I've had it for years. It's rubber, and it doesn't slide, and it holds in the water while you're driving.
Because of that edge.
Yeah. So
look at that.
That is a
Franklin
really
Pet
great
Supply.
one. I know it's a small thing, but
Yeah,
boy,
no, that's good.
saves me a lot of trouble. No water on the floor while you're driving.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, and the last thing I have, I hope you guys have a copy of this book. It's the National Geographic Scenic Highways and Byways. So these are the most beautiful drivable roads in the United States. Ooh. So if I'm going somewhere, I see which of the scenic drives are on the way, and I kind of loop around to make sure that I get those scenic drives. And they're the most beautiful roads in the world.
So it says 300 best drives in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. And each state has their own version of this, but this is like the national one.
Yeah.
National grid.
Oh, good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bonnie. Hi, Carol.
Hi. Hi, Lulu.
What's up, Carol?
I have a follow-up to the disposable urine bag.
Okay.
This is hand soap. Let me open it. You open it up, and they're individual slices of soap. So you can wash your hands. Just make sure you take it out before you wet your hands, because then you won't be able to get it out.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 20 of them in here. You can just stick it in your pocket.
So it just dissolves?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Let me see that.
Amazon.
Will it dissolve without water?
Pardon me?
Will it dissolve without water?
Maybe if you spit on it.
Then you'll need to wash your hands
Yeah,
again.
there you go.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells nice, too. Yeah,
Thank you.
Hey, Val.
What
you got?
I have this. This is for my cats when I'm traveling with them. because sometimes they get dirty, sometimes they're a little hot. So what you do, it has the USB, so it charges. You put some water in here, has the little thing here, and it shoots out steam if it was, there it goes. And so what this will do, it's not a hot steam. I just charged it a little bit ago. But anyways, it puts out a cool steam, so it kind of cools them off, and it helps to
And you're brushing them at the same
brush
time.
it so it picks up the dirt and the hair.
Huh. So you just push this button?
Yeah,
This
I was
big-
just
the big one?
charging. Yeah, it does. It was a little while ago. There it
Oh, the little
goes.
one.
Yeah.
So you just put the water in here?
Yeah, a little bit of water.
Oh, okay. And it's cool, oh, it is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's cool water.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
yeah, so it kind of keeps them cool. You could probably use it for your head.
I use it for my head? Thanks, pal.
You're welcome.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie from Myrtle Beach. These are called scrubs. They're used in hospitals. And what it is a big sheet that you spray water on and it soaks up and you can clean yourself in the car and you don't have to rinse. So it's an alternative to taking showers. In between, this will work, and it works pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, I've used these. Do you mind if I just
Go ahead,
open this
take
in?
it out, yeah.
So the sheets look like this. Oh, they smell so good.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they smell really good.
Now, I started to do what she has suggested in the past. I cut it into 4 little pieces.
Yeah.
Because using one big one to use your whole body, different parts of your body, you want to use little pieces. So, and
Yeah.
it soaks up so much that you can really clean up pretty well in
Yeah.
between. And for us who do these boondocking things, it's a great idea if you don't have a shower.
Yes, yep.
So,
And I do that, I cut
yeah.
mine in
And
fourths.
it's on Amazon for about $10.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not on my hair. I haven't tried that. People say that they have. I have never tried it. I wish I could. I don't know. I'll have to try it someday. But it's for your body. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So
Good,
just
thank
add
you.
water.
Hi, Joe. How are ya?
Good to see you.
As
What
well.
what do you have?
So this is just I call it my little puck light, but it's a great little light because it's solar, number one. I think some people have seen these, but I know some other people
You just
had
put
them,
it
so
like
I
on
brought
the
it.
dashboard?
Yeah, I've had this one now about 4 years. I sleep in my tent with my grandson a lot, and it takes forever for this thing to run out. But it's nice because it's a puck light, so you have the regular light. It's
Yeah.
a couple different. It's also flashes. The nice part about it is it's also a little lantern, and it gives off a lot of light. Like if you're in a tent or in your van and you have it like this,
Yeah.
you can see really well.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's also
Okay, so-
rechargeable. You've got a USB on it too.
USB
But
rechargeable.
it holds. I like it because it holds a charge, and if I forget to put it out,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
I
look
hardly
at
ever
that.
have to charge it. That's it.
Where's the button?
And it's good old Amazon.
Oh, here it is.
You can USB it. Yeah, I've never used the USB, so I'm assuming it works. But
Oh, so you don't even use the USB?
Never.
You just use the sun?
you don't
so
even
you-
need the sun. Like you could leave it near a window, and the sun's on it, and it charges.
Wow.
So I have a couple others
Yeah.
that you actually need direct sun.
Yeah.
Like I've got
Very
the Squares
good.
and Lucy's, but
Yeah,
this is
that's
simple
very
and easy.
good. Thanks for sharing that with us, Joe. Excellent. Get you all tie-dyed out.
Okay.
You look cool.
Bright, right?
What you got?
This is a flashlight, but it charges, it has batteries, USB, it has a wind-up if you run out of batteries or you don't have a charger, and then it's solar also.
Wow.
And then it has a book light, which is, I don't want to press the wrong button. That's the book light.
Okay.
It has a regular flashlight. And then a couple different,
Yeah.
and then it has an emergency weather radio,
Oh.
AM, FM, with an antenna. But the reason it's, you can charge it or use the solar.
USB.
I charge it and I use the batteries. I haven't tried the solar, but in an emergency, if you don't have any power. But the reason I bought it was, should I do the alarm? Can I do the alarm?
Very good.
That's what I bought it for, the major reason.
So you have an alarm, you have a weather radio, you have a flashlight, is an antenna. And it cranks
Yeah, it cranks also.
right here.
You can
So
put
it's got a
batteries in
crank,
it too, regular batteries.
regular batteries.
AAAs.
USB, did I see USB-C?
Yeah.
USB, oh no, it's like that
You
one.
can always, you can use it to charge things too.
Oh, very good, thank you. Solar
Amazon,
crank, it's
but
called NOAA, it looks like weather radio. There we go.
Amazon has a couple of different kinds. One of them, the radio is digital, but then I didn't think that would work too well with the crank if you didn't have any batteries.
Right.
You know? So.
Thank you, Helen.
You're welcome.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hello.
What you got?
Well, I don't have a sexy item,
Okay.
but I have museum putty.
Oh.
I guess some of you know, maybe some of you don't know. This stuff sticks everything. I have a Keurig coffee pot stuck on my counter in my van, and I've used this museum putty. Just take a wad of it, and I stuck it on like 4 different corners,
So you
and that
need
thing,
it
yeah,
like-
make it nice and pliable. And that coffee pot has not moved off that counter over bumpy roads, around curbs,
So do you
through
take
the heat or the cold.
Yeah, do you just take a piece of it, put it in a few different places
Yeah.
underneath the
Yeah.
coffee maker?
I have something on the wall, a decorative item on the wall it's on a hook, but it was swinging back and forth. I put a little piece of that behind it, it doesn't move. And it's holding my freezer door shut because some genius designed the freezer door on my refrigerator to not close.
So you use this
So
to keep it closed?
it's a temporary measure until I get some magnets to hold it shut.
But like
But
every
it
time
just-
you open it, when you close it again, it keeps working?
Yeah,
Or-
I
oh,
just push it right back in and it keeps it closed.
Wow,
Yeah.
could be permanent.
So I think it can be used for a lot of different things,
Yeah.
to stick
Yeah.
items and hold them
Museum
steady in
putty.
the van or car or whatever.
Yeah, very good.
So that's what I have.
Thank you. Hi, Bobby.
Hi. So this is my first time sleeping in my car, and I was trying to figure out how to cook soup. And instead of buying one of those little pots, which would have been, I love coffee. I drink lots of coffee. And I saw this, and I need a little assistance with some of the extras
Okay.
here. Hold that. It's got a little thing inside. So you can actually brew coffee. Puts a little coffee in here. Unfortunately, the thing said, don't put anything in it but water. So kind of killed the chicken soup idea.
Okay.
But it cooks into your, I saw this and a little heater or an electric blanket that does the car thing, right?
Yeah.
So I then saw this, which is why I got the electric blanket, because I figured it's useless at night because you can't leave the car running all night. But if you got one of them little, whatchamacallit chargers, phone chargers, it worked, so I plugged it in.
It can go into this USB.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
this
did I do it
converts the
Oh, I have it in my
cigarette lighter
pocket.
to the USB.
Yeah, and also it keeps coffee warm. There's only one way to put this in there? I don't know, I haven't used
So
it
do you
yet.
put the coffee at the top in that little thingy?
Yes, and it boil, I don't know, I haven't used it yet. I have real coffee in there because I wasn't sure if it was, I made 3 pots of coffee and brought them all with me. Here, you can go ahead and plug that in.
Did you say you brewed the coffee in there?
Yep, you can. Watch. And it'll boil it, or you can pick your temperature, whatever temperature you want it to come up to, because boil is like 212, I think, something like that.
Very good.
It's $25, Amazon. Oh, and you can drink out of the top.
It's called car kettle.
Yeah.
What is that? And I like this adapter.
Oh, the other thing is like $10. The thing that makes anything car thing chargeable without the car.
Yeah, that's a good little item there.
Yeah, it was cheap
Something
too. I
that's
think it was like $8 or $9.
Yeah.
So it's
Wow,
good for like
very
electric
good.
blanket in the middle of the night or a little heater.
Yeah.
The transfer thing, I think it was like $8 or $9. I'll check it when I go back. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'd be shocked too. Yeah, no.
You know, what I'm thinking is like on my big, huge Bluetti, I only have one plug for this, right? So if I have my electric mattress pad in it, I can't put a second thing in it.
Right.
So this would be a good thing to be able to have a second option.
Yeah,
Very
especially in the
good.
middle of the night. Because
Yeah.
for some reason, I have a fan that you can recharge, and it works for hours, but I couldn't find anything to make heat. And I knew it was going to be cold last night.
Yeah.
It was very
Thanks,
cold.
Bobby.
Thanks.
Hi, Julia.
How are you?
Good. What you got?
I have something that probably you might have seen it, I'm not sure, but these are called bed skirt pins. And what I use these for, they have two uses. Of course, if you have a platform bed in your van and you want to cover stuff up under the, you know, under the platform so they don't see the stuff when they're either viewing your van or you just want it to be more tidy, they're little curlicues, and you screw them into like the mattress, the bottom of the mattress, and it'll hold linen on the outside, so you don't have to really sew it or Velcro it or anything. So that's one use for it. And the other use is if you have the little fairy lights. Oh, and the thing about this, it makes them look more finished because it goes right into this. And you have to, of course, have, you know, the fabric to put it in. But just to show you an example, oopsie daisies, I'm sorry, I won't be able to pick that up. Thank you, Lulu. But see how flat it looks and how pretty they are? And it's clear, so it's not, you got your options of color if you're doing a bed skirt on the bottom. And also, if you want to put up the little baby fairy lights or any kind of plants, you know, the plant greenery, it will also be used for those. And I think you get a box of 50 for like $8, or they're not.
So you'd have to have the fabric ceiling, like in a car.
Right. And the good thing about these that I have found is that when you have the push pins, sometimes they leave a larger hole in your ceiling. These do not. They're specifically made to go in a way that they just kind of screw on, and it's really neat. And see, just to show you can just, I can't do it that way, but you just screw it in all the way, and it goes, well, this isn't completely flat, but, and it makes, I like the part that it makes it look finished.
Definitely. And where it's clear, it kind of disappears.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you could show it like that if you want to take that up. And this is the box they come in. And they are very, very sharp, and they're meant to be that way. So when you do take it out, there's no hole. You can't. I've never really seen a hole when I pull it out.
And it's very, very thin.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like upholstery pins. That's what I would call them.
I had a van tour last year, and I did my bed skirt. It was just something I bought at the thrift store. You know, like a, I think it was a bed skirt that there was a twin, which was not big enough, and I folded it, and I used those, so I didn't really have to sew anything. I just ironed it to make it look pretty. But it really, you could pass this around if you want to, Lulu, and let them look at it. They're just called bed skirt pins. I call them curlies. I just got them in this little thing so I'll know where they are. But they work really good on the lights. I'm getting ready to put the white Christmas lights up instead of the fairy lights because I want something brighter, and they hold them very, very well.
Nice, very nice.
Thank
you.
Hi, Karen. Hi, Lulu. Today I was making lunch and the girl said I should bring this. So I use this at home mostly because I still work and I hate going to the cafeteria. So what I do is I freeze my food when I make dinner, butter chicken, roast potatoes, chicken noodle soup, anything like that. I freeze it in individual servings, and then I have my little crock pot. I plop it in there when it's already frozen, take it to work, plug it in. 2 hours later, I have lunch. So I used it today for the first time camping.
Yeah.
It worked great.
Yeah.
I had butter chicken. It only pulls about 47 watts.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it says 50, but it's 47 when I plugged it in.
Yep.
Yep, you just twist it. Yep.
Oh, it screws on.
And you take this out.
Oh.
Still a little wet. I didn't dry it.
Yeah. Oh, very
So,
nice.
yeah.
Let me see.
It's just crock pot.
Yeah. I'll take the cover.
Oh.
Let me just.
And Lulu, I also put a crock pot like that in my sink, and I can cook while I'm driving.
Oh yeah.
And where did you find that one?
Amazon. That's one of their bigger ones. It's like 20 ounces. I found round silicone molds on Amazon, and each one holds a cup, so I figured it was 1.5 cups equal to like a really big serving. I couldn't eat my whole lunch today, you know, so and it works great. My lunch was frozen when I put it in there. I checked it about a little over an hour later, and it was warm enough to eat, but it wasn't so hot that I had to wait.
You have to have AC power on your power station.
Yeah, I used my EcoFlow.
Yeah. Good. Very good.
And then I have one more.
Okay.
These are called Earbags.
Earbags.
Earbags. Even when I had long hair, my ears would get cold. And they're very simple. You just pop them open, put it on your ear, pop it down.
No way.
Yes. I've had this pair about 20 years.
Look at Laura. I knew Laura
Yeah.
was like that.
20 years I've had this pair.
Me and Laura with no hair. We're
Yes.
like, oh.
Lifesavers. And apparently they last. Because like
Can I
I've
see
been
that?
in, absolutely.
So
That
you
you can
pop
put them
them
over
out.
earrings. I had them on this morning down here. My ears were cold. I'm like, oh, these are in my pocket. I stuck
And then you
them
just
on.
push it?
Yeah. Pop it down.
Oh.
And you can hear everything.
Yeah.
You can still hear.
Airbags.
Earbags. Keeps the wind out, keeps your ears warm, but you can hear everybody. So it doesn't, if you have long hair, you can't even see them. Wow. Yeah, these
We'll
are.
be a hit at the beach with these on, huh?
Keep it from your ears from burning?
We'll keep the men away, too. We could never get that lucky. We're swarmed. We're swarmed with beach men.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Some of them are dressed, some of them aren't. Thank you, Karen.
No problem.
Those are great. Thank you for sharing that. Hi, Laurie.
Hi, Lulu. How are you?
Good. What you got?
Well, mine are a couple little handy dandy things that some of my neighbors hadn't seen, and I thought, well, maybe other people want to see them too.
Okay.
I've got a butane stove, and one of these wine things will hold 4 of them rather nicely.
Oh yeah.
It's got sections in it to
4
where
sections.
they don't bang against each other.
Yeah.
But also in the center, I also have, it's not in here, but the little screen that goes around my stove. I got a tall one and a short one, you know, that'll help protect the flame. I keep my oven mitt and whatnot in here also.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, it's a nice little handy bag. I was using one from Publix. It kind of deteriorated, and I found this one from World Market. I don't drink wine, so, I mean, you know.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it is. And also somebody mentioned something about the propane tanks. 4 1-gallon containers fits real nicely in a milk crate. That's how I tote my water in my van. And also, since they're all the same height, if you have a little plastic tray or something, you can also take and put a little tray on top of it. You know, I'm in a minivan, so every little space counts.
Yep, yep.
And my other little one, I've got a lot of USB things, and I've got 3 different power stations, which means I have a lot of cords. But everything now I'm buying is USB. And so when you get a lot of different USB cords, you kind of get confused with them. I have taken, it's in here somewhere, here it is. These are the little bread things that you get on bread, the little white tags, blue tags, red tags. And I take them and I put them on each thing. So I know that this was the fan that Randy gave me. So I know what that is. And then like this one is my night light, my bug light night light. And then the other one, these are just a couple of the cords that I have.
Yeah.
And this one is for my Coleman mini lamp.
Okay.
And then also with my power stations, I've got an EcoFlow, a Blue Eddy, and a Jackery. So each one of them comes in a little different container. And on their cords, they are attached, because one day I took and I had all of these cords laid out, and I went, oh my, who goes to who?
Yeah.
And once I figured it out, I put these on there, so there's no longer that.
Yeah.
No longer that thing.
Great idea.
So, no.
I was just kind of shaking it.
These are the little bread things that, you know, the breads. But the other day I went through, I keep every one I find. So I actually have quite a variety of them. And I've written on them with just a pencil. You can use a magic marker also, but with magic marker, you know how big they write. But I've got a whole bunch of these, and I'm going to put these on the free table. So if you just so want to get some to put on some of your cords, you're more than welcome to do that.
Well, thank you, Laurie.
I mean, it's a freebie. I like to reuse things.
Yes.
I'm a big proponent of reusing.
Repurpose.
Repurpose,
Yep,
exactly.
absolutely. Okay. Thanks, Laurie.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Very good. Hey, Dion.
Hi. What you got? Well, we all have power stations, but I think mine is a little different because when anybody passes by, they're always asking, like, what is that? So this is my Bowery power station, It is it's also a solar power station as well. And the power station, the solar panel is built in.
Wow.
And this it's small. It's only 30, I think it's 30 or 35 watts you get input.
The solar?
Yeah, for the solar. But if you don't want to put out all the panels and everything, this gives you at least something. And I didn't bring the panels, but I also have solar panels that I can plug into the input.
To use with this?
To use with it.
Okay.
Right. And so I have 4 like solar panel, you know, the whole set thing, and that's 120 watts, and then this with the 35, so I can get 155.
Okay, so you have a little kickstand.
Yeah, there's also a kickstand, so you know sometimes we have to kind of make it, you know, stand in a certain area to face the sun to be able to get good input.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
And how many watts is this?
So this is 600 watts.
Okay.
And 1,000 watt hours. Ellen, the power lady, told me that. But it says it on the back. Yeah, so I had her look it all up for me and everything.
Yeah.
So
And it meets all your needs?
Yeah, it really does.
The only one you have?
Yeah, this is
Wow.
all I have for now.
Yeah.
I think I will invest in another one because, like, obviously when I have to recharge it, I have to take it off, and like my refrigerator, you know. But it, you know, it's been holding up so far for me. So yes.
So Dion, just with the panel that's on it,
Uh huh.
how long does it take to charge up?
Oh, that I have never waited until it completely charged up with
So
that.
you charge this while you're driving too?
Yes, you can. It has also on the side here. It has you can charge it by AC or DC. You have the input and output for the USB. On all these different ones, I don't know. I think it says USB-C, BD, 65 watts, Q, 30. Yeah, so you charge it. It has both. I have the wire over here, so you can see if you'd like. Yeah, this is the power. You know, to charge it.
The power block.
Yeah, with the regular. AC unit.
Yeah. So how much does one of those go for, you know?
$499.
Huh.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
too
not
bad.
The benefit of this, honestly, and what made me get this is because I'm a traveler, and so, you know, I will travel to a state and rent a car there and camp. So I can take this on the plane with me with no problems. Like, I don't know if you would be able to take the EcoFlow or the Jackery and carry it on the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's
But-
like the size of a briefcase.
Yes, so this is
Except it's heavy, isn't it?
right. It's carry-on. It's my
heavy.
carry-on. It's a
Yeah.
bit heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's my carry-on. So this is something I use.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, and I just wanted to mention my YouTube channel is Dion's Glamping Journey. Thank you.
Hi, Marianne.
Hi.
What do you got?
Space-saving dinnerware. You can,
hold the other
thank you. So I had my oatmeal in one this morning.
Look at that.
Uh-oh, there you go. Oops. So this is the smallest one, and then that's the bowl, the bigger bowl, and then I made a mistake, or I found out something. When I used this one, it's like a little plate. I made a nice fried egg, runny fried egg, and I was eating my egg, and the ink, I thought I had a lot of pepper on my egg, and it was the ink from this.
Oh no, how did that happen?
But what happened was I snapped it on backwards. So you have to
Oh,
the ink
no.
was on one side, so
Oops.
it still works, but
Yeah.
I ate a little ink.
Look at these.
They're
It's,
from Temu. Yes. Temu. I can't really read. I can't read what it.
What does that say? Does that say ISE?
I can't read it. I think it is ISE.
Mount.
Yeah.
Camping.
So.
That's very cool. Don't use them inside out.
I had it inside.
And you'll be all set.
Yeah, and then you don't get the ink. I haven't tried that. But I did pour boiling water in them.
That's very good. Thank you so much for showing us those. Yeah. What do you got, So?
All right, well, this is a little light. I bought it Amazon. There's no brand name on it. I
don't know. I just
What's
saw
up with
it.
that these days? There's like, things don't have a
Yeah,
brand anymore.
I know, I don't understand. And of course, I threw the box out right away. But the first way it lights up is like a little lantern. And it goes 3 levels. And then if you want to throw a little zen into your camper, it changes color.
Oh!
And then...
See what makes us moan and groan these days?
Then you can also flip the handle around this way. And it's a flashlight, 3 different levels of brightness. And it's solar. It could be solar charged up here.
That's a solar panel?
Yeah, that's a little solar panel.
Oh, yeah.
I never charge it that way because I use these inside. But then this, you can do USB, what is it, C?
C.
And then regular size USB.
A, yep.
And it was, I know it was cheap. I don't know what it was, how much it was, but it was less than $20.
Yeah.
And I got 2. And they're great. That's the best thing I took a chance on to buy. It keeps roll. Oh, actually, you're right. I did stop it once. You press that same button.
And it will stay on
whatever
that color?
I was able to stop it on red because I was by a fire. Yeah.
So which one is the color?
You hit the other button.
This one?
There you go. 3, 4. And it changes.
So if I want it to be this blue, I stop.
There you go. And it does stop, yeah. Amazon.
I'll find the link for it.
Yeah,
I'll
because
find
I
it.
have no idea.
You got 2 of them in one pack?
No, I just bought 2 because I thought, well, I need to light up the whole van, so. And I
Very
wasn't sure what to expect. Oh.
Thank you. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Lulu. What you got? This is a headlamp, and it comes in its own case.
It's so tiny.
And it has a USB cord that keeps right inside there.
Yeah.
And the thing I like about it, now I gotta, is it just straps right on.
Oh, that's so much more simple than the one I have.
And it, so you could do that. Now I gotta figure out. Or you can do is the side one coming on? Yeah. Let's see. Or you can do this if you need the spotlight. But I really love it, and I use it all the time because
That's a really good
it's
one.
a nice.
It's so tiny.
And I feel like people will see me too.
Yeah, let's see.
And there's a button. I'm not quite done.
Very good. Okay, how do we shut this off? Oh, there we go. I did it.
Okay.
So how do you get this back in? You just
So
do it
you just, yeah.
just
you
like this?
Uh-huh. And it just fits right in there. And that side.
Wow. That's really cool for something so tiny.
Yeah. So I just got this, and I've used this now on this trip because the pots that I brought along with me were just a little bit too big for my cabinet. So this is a pot that has a cover like this. It has the cutest little.
Oh, look at the little handle.
Yes, it has the cutest little
tea
kettle with it, like that. And somewhere, okay, and I bet that comes off. I haven't done it yet, but somehow or other it comes off, and then this is the fry pan. Oh no, it does not. It does not. Look! It doesn't come off.
Oh, you know what it does?
was
It folds in,
hiding.
look.
Yeah, it was hiding underneath.
Oh.
Because I haven't used the fry pan, you can tell.
Look at that.
But I just thought, and it's so compact, and for 1 or 2 people, it's all I need.
So then this goes in here.
Yep.
What's the what? Yeah, what's the white thing?
Little bowls. But I don't.
To eat your food in?
Yeah.
So I think that goes, does that go in next?
This goes in next. Yeah, I think that goes in. And I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I bet you that goes in.
Yeah, maybe that. But then, okay. Is that cute?
And then this goes like this.
And I have,
this
oh, it
goes
has
like
a name
this.
on the side of it, so somewhere, isn't there?
Yep.
Okay.
Fire maple.
So I'm really
Very
quite happy
good.
with it. I love it.
Yeah, that's got a lot going on.
I don't. I can look at the box and see
It
if
feels like
tells me.
aluminum. It feels like aluminum.
Because I have the box right here.
Yeah,
So.
very good. Thanks, Joe. Hi, Nisha.
Hi.
What you got?
Everybody was looking at me grilling today, and some ladies came over and seen it. So I thought it's a little dirty right now.
Yeah?
But I thought I'd bring it and let y'all see it.
Okay.
It's actually cast iron.
Oh, it's a cast iron pot.
Yeah, and it comes with the wood bottom. And you can buy 2 of the grates. I bought 2 because you know how these things get ruined. And it's got a little thing that the wood sets on. You buy these little things of wood.
So you're just really lighting a fire.
That's it. You
Or
just
can
light a
use
little fire.
Do you ever use coal?
You can use coal. You
Okay.
can use whatever you want.
Yeah.
You can get you a little pot.
Can I lift this?
Pot top and put on it if you want to like smoke it. It's a little. Yeah, a little, not real bad.
That's pretty cool.
It's from Temu.
And so it came with that wooden
Yeah,
base?
it came with the wood base.
So it has a circle right in it
Yeah.
that holds it right in place.
Kind of keeps it in
Yeah.
place.
And then, so you either use firewood, like you're cooking over
Yeah,
a
I've
campfire?
got some wood off of Amazon, cooking, especially cooking, like they use for the pizza ovens.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them in a box for like $24. Actually, a nice size box.
Yeah.
And it only takes like maybe 4 or 5 of them, and you can grill you some stuff.
Nice. Do you ever use just kind of wood, like finding wood on the ground?
I do at home.
Yeah.
On my grill at home, I do that because we have an oak tree, and
yeah,
I love the taste of the wood.
The
so,
oak, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose you could get all kinds of like
Yeah, you can get the little
those
chips and
mesquite
yeah,
chips and stuff. Yeah, very good. That's a great idea. Thank you, Nisha.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hello again, Joe.
Hello.
What you got?
So this, I've never used it yet, but this is a fire blanket, and you might be and you pull it, and it's a big blanket, and you can throw it over any fire, and it will squash it. And I think you can reuse it. It says you can reuse it too.
Okay.
I feel so much safer just having this in the van, and I have one in my kitchen at home. But I just thought I'd bring it in case you didn't know it. But
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing us.
didn't-
Hello again, Denise.
Hi.
What you got?
I have these, they're called Noro gums or Noro mints. I don't know if anybody's seen them on TikTok and everything. And they're supposed to help you focus and give you energy. And like I thought, well, it can't hurt to try, right? But they really do work. I mean, I got the mints because I can't really chew gum. So I got the mints. And if you look on the back, there's only 2 ingredients. One is natural caffeine, not like you get in coffee or tea, because that makes me gibberty. I can't really do a lot of caffeine. And then there's that other word, if you could see it, Lulu, you can read it.
Can't see it.
No? Okay, so it's just like a type of a vitamin that kind of wakes your brain up, wakes you up, and then the caffeine helps keep you awake. And for me, it takes about an hour to kick in, but I can do 5 hours worth of work on 1 mint.
Wow.
And not
It says,
even know.
Powered with natural caffeine, balanced with L-theanine, infused with B vitamins, 12 mints.
Yes, and that's
Dietary supplement, it's called a supplement.
Yeah, they
Peppermints.
call it everything. Everything's a supplement these days. But it's just a mint. Well, it's vitamin B, 2 types of vitamin B, and that other word, I don't know how to say it. You can look that up. That too is like another vitamin.
I
you know.
suppose just look at the reviews on it and what people
Yeah.
are saying about it.
But a lot of times you see things on TikTok. Do they work? Do they not work? Joe Rogan on a podcast. He uses the gum all the time, so I watch him and I trusted him. So I
like him
for
too.
$20, I figured I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
And I have a very lazy grandson who I needed to do a lot of work with. So I took a mint. I said, hey, you want a mint? And he's like, no, I don't want a mint. I'm like, yeah, you want a mint. And so he's 16, and I gave him the mint, and he's like, he didn't like it. He tried to bite it, and it's kind of like intense if you chew them. So I said, don't chew it, just suck on it. And like after 5 hours of him working with me, and this kid is the kind of kid that's like on his phone, I'll be like, come on, we're gonna do this. I'm on the phone. We did 5 hours worth of work, and he was like, wow, we got a lot done. I said, that's the magic mint. And he's like, what was in that mint? You know? So it really does give you the kind of energy you need without making you gibberty or, you know, but you can sleep on it. It's not like if you're going to bed, you can't sleep.
Yeah, well,
but
thank
I
you,
wasn't
Denise.
sure about if we could mention it or not.
Yeah.
So this is called Noro Mints, but it's Noro Gum is the big known one, but I can't chew gum. So, and they come in like cinnamon, peppermint, and spearmint, I think. So on the TikTok shop or Amazon. I bought mine from Amazon because I don't trust TikTok. No offense to anybody, but I never use them. I don't always trust, but Amazon had them for the same price, and I trust Amazon. So.
Okay,
All right.
good. Thank you, Denise.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Does anybody else have anything, or are we all set? We're all set? Well, thank you, everybody. That was great. Some great stuff. Yay! Woo, woo.